We're looking at some celebrity breakup stories people are talking about, including our viewers. So Leonardo DiCaprio, Leo, and model Camila Morrone have reportedly broken up after more than 4 years together. Oh, Tori's very upset about it. The two had been linked since December of 2017, and she had just turned 25 in June. The breakup also means Leo keeps his track record of never dating anyone over the age of 25. Yeah. Leo, who is 47, also dated Giselle for 5 years, but then broke up with her when she was 23. And he also dated model Bar Raffaele in the mid-2000s, but they broke up when she hit the big old 25. In fact, from the age of 24 to 47, all of Leo's past girlfriends, including Blake Lively, have been between the ages of 21 and 25 when they broke up. So do you think Leo has a dating expiration date, Lindsay? You're laughing at the graph. What's going on?
Graph, someone took the time out. That's the funny part.
Everyone read it.
Yeah, but I just think, I think about the 25-year-old me, and like, you know nothing about anything, even though you think you know everything. So I'm just imagining like a 47-year-old man being like, sure, yeah, between 21 and 25 is the only mindset that I want. I love Leo, but it made me have like a side eye. Like, people are so young. They're adults, but at least if I'm relating to myself, I don't think I was grown enough to be like in a serious committed relationship. So obviously, I feel like that's a little bit what he's looking for, someone who's just like fun.
Mm-hmm. I was literally saying to these guys earlier, it's Leonardo DiCaprio. He can do whatever he wants and he can have whoever he wants. And, you know, I mean, it's on him, isn't it? At the end of the day, is he going to find true love and real happiness? Probably not, but I don't think he can.
I don't think he is either. I used to work at the club where Mr. Leonardo DiCaprio would come frequent, and let me tell you, girls would be lined up.
I can imagine it.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
And so if they're lined up, they're agreeing to this kind of weird power dynamic he has.
It's
and there's definitely a power dynamic working here. I think that he likes to definitely be in control. Obviously, financially, he's doing better. And just having 21 years of experience over somebody, there's just always going to be that power dynamic. And I think if he was to date somebody much older than 25, which sounds weird to say, I think that would be a much different relationship, and I don't think he has any experience in that relationship.
No, I don't think he does.
He has experience with 23-year-olds, not 33-year-olds.
A kid at heart, because he started so young in the industry. Did it stunt him? Because he's only attracted to really young models.
Yeah, I don't think that's a weird thing to be attracted to. Some kind of weird kink. I'm attracted to 20-year-old models.
Weird.
But I feel like once you hit like 30, I don't know, everybody else can say, it's like the no comes way easier, like with no regret. And so at 25, the no is like, should I say no? Right. And so they're like, you want to go to France? You want to do this? It's like, yeah. And like the life is probably about Leo versus 30.
You're right.
I want to do what I want to do.
There's no challenge.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay. In keeping up with our breakup theme, Sharon Stone revealed that she was dumped by a younger man for refusing to get Botox. Speaking to Vogue Arabia, Sharon, who is 64, said she was recently in a relationship with a younger man, but then he asked if she used Botox. Sharon told him, quote, "It would probably be really good for your ego and mine if I did, but after one more date, she never saw him again." She said, if a guy doesn't see her for more than her looks, then please find your way to the exit. Sharon revealed that she has used Botox in the past, but stopped after she needed it to even out her face after a stroke and a brain hemorrhage. Steph, how would you feel if a man pushed you into getting like cosmetic procedures?
Well, I think that's never okay for anyone, man or woman, friend, anybody. It should be no one's place to say what you should and shouldn't do with your body, especially your looks. If it's not health related, don't even get involved. And even at that point, it shouldn't be up to anyone else to make your decisions for you. I mean, I love Botox.
Me too.
We should just end the segment right there.
This is the most my face has ever been able to move in a seriously long amount of time. I'm really looking forward to getting into my injector. But yeah, that's on me, isn't it? And I love it.
But then that brings up.
You wouldn't like your man to say you need to go get Botox.
Oh no, nor would he. I think he's like, why? This is like really silly.
But what if somebody, what if somebody knows you and they're like, oh my God, Steph's Botox was so good, and innocently they recommend it to me. I can't be so mad if they're a close person in my life that's just saying, I saw somebody look really good.
But what if it was Colin who did it?
Yeah, but I would stay with Colin. She kicked him to the curb. I would be like, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, but I don't think people should be commenting, you know. They shouldn't be like, oh, you should change your hair. Oh, you should do this. You should lose weight. You should do. You shouldn't be doing that.
It was an immature thing to say, but that's what happens when you're dating super young people. There has to be some assumed risk when you start a relationship with somebody 20 years younger than you. It's all good for Instagram and like, oh, look how young and beautiful they are, and look what's still attracted to me. It's basically like a show off. Like, look what I can still pull, basically.
Do you feel that
and I
way
think
as a
she should have
man, though?
known.
Like, as a man, can a woman tell you who you're dating, tell you like how to change your looks? Would that offend you, or do you appreciate it?
I would probably be hurt by it realistically, but I mean, I'm sure if a 22-year-old was dating me, she'd be like, ooh, gray hair in the sink. You know, like, because she's used to dating younger guys. Like, you don't want an old guy with old man medicine on the counter.
We just don't want hair in the sink.
Yeah, just clean it up.
Thank you.
Oh, I clean
hate
up
that.
I don't leave
hair in the basin.
Oh, the basin. Yeah, you gotta clean that up.
When they shave the beard in the basin, I almost one time told Mark to put a shopping bag over his ear.
Like a trough?
No.
Yeah, so
like
it caught the beard hair. So it caught the beard hair.
And he feels like a fool to start the day.
He didn't, you know, Mark.
No, we should do a whole segment about things.
He did it? Oh.
No, Mark dances to the beat of his own drum. I can't say anything. Madonna says her biggest regret was her 2 marriages. Madonna was married to Sean Penn from 1985 to 1989, and she married director Guy Ritchie in 2000, but they divorced 8 years later. So in a video on YouTube, Madonna revealed her current obsession is sex.
What a surprise.
And if she hadn't become the queen of pop, get this, she would have become a school teacher. Does that surprise you, Tori?
No, she went to University of Michigan, Go Blue. That's my alma mater. And she was a dancer, and I could totally see her being a dance teacher or an art teacher. She's very communicative. She's very out there. Teachers aren't always buttoned up. Al is a teacher. I mean, they can be funny. You know what I mean?
Literally anybody off the street could do it. I didn't know I was going to be worked into the Madonna story. But yeah, I mean, I think having a young Madonna, you know, teaching would be a cool thing for young women. But at the same time, I don't know if I buy that.
Oh, that she would have been a teacher.
I don't know. I think that's good. I think her publicist is like, say you want to be a teacher with an apple and a sweater vest. There was nothing about Madonna in the early 80s that said I could have been a teacher.
Point of Madonna with an apple and like a, come on.
And I feel like fame like exaggerates who you are, and she ruffles people's feathers for a living.
She provokes.
And so she would have definitely ruffled enough parents' feathers that it would have been an issue. Yeah. I mean, we're having conversations about school teachers recently, you know, attire.
Yeah.
Madonna would have been the one.
Yeah.
And I don't agree with it. I'm just saying she definitely would have ruffled
But I think as a dance teacher at Michigan, she could have been a cool Vogue it.
But all right.
She was a fantastic dancer.
Yeah, she
Absolutely.
still is.
Absolutely.